Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris here at Randy Kuehl Honda, and here behind me, I have a 2024 Honda HR-V Sport, so let's dive in now. All right, so here we are right outside the vehicle as usual. We're gonna walk up here to the window sticker. You guys are welcome to pause the video right about there if you want to explore on your own, okay? Now up on the top center right up here, you see it's a 2024 Honda HR-V all-wheel drive. It's also available in a two-wheel drive option with a price adjustment from that point. The trim is a sport, and we have a BD for blind spot delete, okay? Because right now with the chip shortage, Honda's sending some cars with and without the blind spot with a small price adjustment too. You'll see that as you build these online from that point, okay? Now, let's talk about the fuel economy. You got 27 for a combined, 25 for the city, 30 for the highway right over here. We'll come down to the right hand corner. Usually we have safety ratings right here right now to be rated. You'll find more information about that online, and then where the vehicle's made at, okay? The price point for this particular one for an all-wheel drive sport with a blind spot delete right here for you. We'll come right over here. It talks about the standard features and functions, where you're gonna be gaining or what you have on the sport package, okay? Now we'll also throw some additional color options up there, so you guys will be aware of those color options too. And then also there's gonna be some plus charge for that particular color. Now as we step here towards front of the vehicle, comes down with two key fobs and remote start. To use your remote start, all you have to do is hit lock, hold this button down here for a few seconds. You'll see the light's gonna flash here. There we go, it received it. Once it starts up, light's gonna flash again, and then there we go. The doors will remain locked. It runs in 10-minute intervals. So let's say 10 minutes have passed, it automatically turns off from that point. Let's say 8 minutes have passed. And I'll repeat that process again. Now it runs for the grand total of 18 minutes. A third time, no, won't do it a third time, okay? You have to actually get into the vehicle to start it up, all right? So that's cool. Now, you can simply let the timer run out, or you can click and hold this button if I change my mind, and then there we go. Now you have LED lights, the headlights, tail lights, and then your daytime running lights, all LED. You have all the Honda sensing features standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, forward collision, and traffic jam, all right here for you guys. A lot of good goodies in there for you. Now, we're also gonna have a 2.0 non-turbo 4-cylinder with a CVT. I'm gonna throw horsepower and torque up there so you guys know what you guys playing around with, all right? Have the little lock button. You can see where the little turning indicators, stuff like that would be at. We'll wrap around over here. As we do that, you actually see the wipers underneath the hood line. So nice little detail. We'll come right over here to these 18-inch alloyed rims. Of course, they're gonna be black for the sport package there. We'll take a step back here off to the side so you can see the side profile of the vehicle. I'm gonna throw some exterior measurements up there so you guys know how it compares to the previous generation or current vehicles out there in the market for you too as well. Now, we're gonna see, as to match those black alloy rims, we got a black side mirror. You got no chrome action around the windows, all nice and black with rear tinted windows and body colored handles, okay? Now, the cool thing about this is that the side mirrors are actually down on the door. That opens up your visibility quite a bit more, set up here in the A-pillar. And then these are also breakaways if you need to fold these in or out. And then there we go, all right? Now, if you had the blind spot feature on here, it'd be right up here on the side mirror. I actually have a video to show you guys that in action, what blind spot is, how it works visually. But let's say this one does have blind spot, even though it doesn't. But if it does, we have a little indicator right up there. As you're driving down the road, a car's in your blind spot, that light's right up, the little indicator. Then when you have your turning indicator on while someone's in your blind spot, it's gonna beep at you when you're trying to turn with your turning blinker on, okay? While someone's in your blind spot. So pretty cool from that point, all right? Now let's say the car's all locked up, you got your smart entry system, put your hand in the handle, automatically unlocks the driver's side door, or all doors too as well. When you walk away, you can keep the key fob in your purse, your pocket, your jacket, put your thumb down on the ridges, and locks all the doors from that point. You also have walkaway auto lock features, so let's say you walk away with the key fob, the car is off, the door's shut, get 10 feet away, boom, it locks all the doors. You don't have to second guess, do you ever lock your doors at all or not. You just know they're automatically locked, okay? You cannot accidentally, drop your key in the car, right? Hit the lock button, right? And this all goes in order, okay? It senses, hey, you accidentally locked your keys in the car, so it automatically unlocks. So that's pretty cool, okay? We'll take this out. We'll come right over here to the gas tank. When the door's unlocked, guess what? You push that right in, pops right open. No longer cheap cap to worry about fixing or replacing. It's a simple slide and go, okay? It's a capless gas tank. Now, when you shut this and you lock it, that's locked. So pretty awesome. We'll step here towards the back of the vehicle. You got a little badge of honor, HR-V, a little sport action right down here in black too as well. We got a chrome tipped exhaust down below. Your all-wheel drive badging, if you got that, went back to old school, bring it right back up here for you guys. Now, let's say the car is unlocked and I just want to unlock the hatch. You have this button right here. So now the rest of the doors will remain locked while this one unlocks from there, all right? So there we go. Here we are in the cargo area. I'm gonna throw some measurements up in the cargo, so as life happens, you'll be like, challenge accepted. You don't have to worry about it. You know how much room you have in there as life goes on. Carpet mats come standard with the vehicle. We're gonna have a spare tire down below. You got your tools and stuff like that. Underneath the styrofoam, there's your spare tire right there for you folks. We have a couple courtesy tie downs, one there, there. So courtesy tie downs. We have a LED light and LED light right here and a 12-volt plug-in. Now to bring these seats down, depending on how far those seats are, yep, I got something blocking that one. So let me fix that. We'll be right back to see what it looks like. All right, so we're back now, okay? So we got all the seats down nice and flat. We'll move this out of the way so it's pretty nice and flat coming down. So there it is. Life happens. You can smile and load up and get on the road. We'll close this right back up. You're going to have a little button right here too as well. So let's say we're all done here and all the doors, everyone got done and all the doors. I'm the last one to shut the door. I can hit this button right here and we'll lock all the car doors for us too, including the hatch. So I don't have to take the key fob out of my pocket or anything, hit the lock button. I just hit this little button right here. Now we're also gonna have your multi-angle rear camera right there. I'll show you guys more of that on the inside of the vehicle too, okay? We're gonna fold up the seats here quick. Before we dive right in here on the inside, I'm going to throw some interior measurements in there for you guys so you see how much room is going to be in there for your pets, friends, cargo, whoever is brave enough to tag along with you guys out there on the road, okay? Now, since we're done looking at that, let's talk about the door here quick. So you're going to have a nice little leather going here. You got your orange stitching. Kind of continues throughout the vehicle. You'll see that. You guys know about power windows. And then you got a little cubby space down below. We'll dive right in here on the rear seats. Black interior, orange stitching. Once again, it's a nice durable cloth. Right here we are. Headrests and all that going to be adjustable. Then you get your third seat belt if you ever need it. Courtesy pocket right over here on the front passenger seat. Little cubby space, and then there we go. This is the sports rear seat for you guys. Now, all season mats do not come standard, but I have them in here because the current customers buying this car, it's going to have the all season mats. And plus, you can see how they're laser cut to head in here too as well. So definitely encourage you guys to get the all season mats if you're like here in Iowa like us with those winters. All right. Now we're going to open up the front door here quick. Going to check out the driver's side door. Once again, you got this nice little leather vinyl going on, orange stitching. Continue. You guys know about power windows. You got power locks, your mirror selectors, and then the way to adjust your mirror. And then you got a little window lock button here, just in case any young whippersnappers on the back rolling down the window, stuff like that. You can lock them out so they can't play around with it. I use that quite a bit. And then we're also gonna have some additional cubby space down below. Then we'll come right over here to the driver's seat. It's gonna be a manual seat. All right, so it's gonna be a pump action to raise up, pump down to lower the seat. Then you recline. Then a squeeze bar right here to slide forward and back. Pedals to get to A and B. Hood release is right here. Let's kind of pop that here quick and show you some common courtesy stuff underneath the hood. All right, so here we are right underneath the hood. You guys already know it's a 2.0 non-turbo 4-cylinder with a CVT. We already talked about that stuff, but let's show you some of the basic maintenance things you guys might do on your own, okay? Like, for example, washer fluid is a nice blue cap, easy to find. As we talk about easy things to find, you get your dipstick right here for the oil, nice bright orange. Then the oil cap from that point. Coolant cap. Batteries, nice, easily exposed. Brake fluid from there, then a fuse box, okay? Anything else beyond that, we may have to call someone to come save us, but for those more advanced questions, contact your local Honda service center. I'm sure they'd be glad to assist you guys, okay? So one look over here for those that are capable of working on their own cars. All right, let's dive back up front. All right, so here we are right inside the vehicle. We got the car on and running. All you have to do is simply put your foot down on the brake, hit the start button, and watch everything light up from that point. It's just the key fob has to be in the vehicle. It could be in your purse, your pocket, your jacket up here, just somewhere in the car, okay? Now, over here on the left-hand side, you got your vehicle stability assist. If you ever need to turn that off, you can. It's not a little tap, it's a click and hold to deactivate that, okay? You got your steering wheel release right here. Pull that bad boy down. It's a telescope, so it goes in, out, up, and down. So go ahead and adjust as you guys see fit. Find what you like to lock it right back in place, okay? Now, the steering wheel is going to be a nice leather wrapped with orange stitching. That's going to continue throughout the whole vehicle once again. Now, over here on the right-hand side, you got all of your Honda sensing features, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is your cruise control or your adaptive cruise control. So to enable that, it's going to be as simple as this little button right here for your cruise controls. You select that. You see this icon right now. This is going to be your standard cruise icon. So if I switch you here in a second, that's your adaptive cruise control icon, okay? So you can tell the difference between that point. Now, your adaptive cruise control is when it's going to keep you in sync with the car in front of you. So let's say, for example, we're driving down the road, right? You're going 40 miles an hour. The car in front of you is going, I don't know, let's say 37. 3-mile difference. It finds a car in range, it'll beep at you. You can turn that beep on or off when a car gets in and out of range. And it slows you down to maintain that distance, okay? And once they get out of the way, whoop, you resume back to whatever your cruise control is set at, okay? So now to select the distance is this button right here. We'll get up here, we'll take a look. So more lines means further away, less lines are closer, okay? So there we go. That's going to be the distance for you with your adaptive cruise. Now, to switch from adaptive cruise to your standard cruise, as I just done right there, all you have to do is come to this button for your distance, as you would call it. That's your distance. You click and hold that bad boy. And boom, now it's standard cruise. You will not maintain the distance. It won't go in sync with the car in front of you. It's just what you guys are used to for your standard cruise control from there, all right? So that's your adaptive cruise and your cruise control. Now, to give you guys a quick little pointer too as well, with your adaptive cruise control, when you're driving down the road, it's going to find a car, it's going to put a filled-in car right up there to let you know once it finds a car for you too as well. Now, let's talk about your traffic. Your city driving between 25 up to 45 miles an hour, and then also with your lane keep assist from 45 to 90 miles an hour. These two features are going to be what keeps you in the center of your lane for your city and highway driving, okay? So, to enable that, all you have to do is hit this icon right there. There we go. Matching icon comes right up. So let's say you're driving down the road. It finds the lines on the road. When it's actively working, you find green lines right up here on the driver's interface. And this icon will be green too as well to let you know, hey, I'm doing my job. You know, I'm actively working. So when you go out of your lane, it'll beep at you. Beep, 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 beep. You turn that beep on or off. I do have a video that walks over the details for you guys on that to set you guys up for success. Then as it does that, it brings you back and keeps you centered in your lane. So that's pretty cool. So for any reason, if you guys don't like that feature, all you have to do is come right over here, deactivate that bad boy. Wada bing, wada boom. It's done. Now it's back on, it's available, okay? So that's going to be you guys' Honda sensing features right here that you guys can control on the fly. Then we'll come right over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. It's going to be more for your media stuff, volume. You got your different source between radio stations. You can switch all that from there. Then you got your voice command like, hey, call Crazy Honda Chris, and gives me a call and stuff like that. And then you got your home menu. We're going to talk about that here in a second, about the driver's interface. But let's talk about these sticks over here. So you got your wipers. It's adjustable and wipers. All right, for your front, it's a simple pull up. You pull down to adjust, as you can see from there. And then you get your rear wipers as a twist, okay? We'll come right over to your LED lights. It's on auto. You can blast those bad boys, push it in. You can turn on your brights. And there we go. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about some of the stuff over here on the left-hand side of your driver's interface. I'm going to be using the little home button to back out, then the little wheel action and scroll up and down to select them. I'm going to push the wheel in, okay? So I'm going to try to be quiet and give you guys a moment to look through all this stuff. Warnings. So like if a door is open or any kind of other warnings will come up, someone's not putting on the seatbelt, it'll be right here for you guys. Fuel and range. So right now on a full tank of gas, it's estimated to, right now you can go with a range of 494 miles right now. This will always adjust based on your guys' driving habits and the type of driving you're doing between summer, winter, you know, and what kind of terrain, all kinds of stuff. It's computer generated, so it's never going to be the same as this one, okay guys? Now, speed and time. A little speed and time action. Oh, let's go back here to fuel and range. As you can see, we have a nice little graph here from 0 to 90. That's your lifetime fuel economy you're getting. You will see it fluctuate up and down. Driver's attention. I'll tell you when you're doing a very good job at driving or a really bad job at driving and you need to pull over and take a break. Your all-wheel drive torque, when your all-wheel drive comes in automatically. Seat belts. Here we are. We can see who's sitting where without their seatbelt on. I'm guilty. It's pretty quick and responsive. As I'm about to get ready to buckle this right in 3, 2, 1, snap, and there we go. See, and I'm going to unbuckle in 3, 2, 1. Pretty quick and responsive. Maintenance, any kind of maintenance reminders, anything like that's right there. Your safety supports, okay? So we'll scroll down. You can turn off your road departure if you want to, and your forward collision if you want to. Now, as I mess around with this stuff, you'll see this little icon down here with the car. The lights and stuff like that would change. Like now, nothing's lit up green. It's all, you know, grayed out. And there we go. Now partial of the stuff is enabled, and now everything's enabled, okay? That's all that means. Back down to nothing right here. If you want to switch for your speed and distance, you'll click and hold in that wheel action, and then it'll switch that out for you. Brightness. Just scroll up and down. If you want to set it, you simply push in the wheel. And then we got your vehicle settings. I have a whole video that's going to talk about your vehicle settings, okay? So check all that good stuff out. So before you guys drive off the road, you guys are set for success. Now let's talk about the driver's interface here quick. A little bit about the layout. Right here you get your speed, you get your digital speed right there too as well, okay? You guys already know about your safety features when they're enabled. You have a normal drive mode right now. That's going to change. We're going to talk about that later on. It's 86 degrees right now outside, and it's 5 miles, and then your gas tank right now is full. It's not the little red little dot thing here. It's this bad boy, the Hershey bars. So if it was half a tank, half of those Hershey bars will be gone, okay? You got your time down below. It's 1:19 already, and then we get your tachometer right up there, okay? Now, as you guys are going to notice, you don't have a temperature gauge for the engine. It's going to be more of a light. They clean that clutter up. So if you have like engines too cold, it would be a blue light will come on. If the engine's too hot, it'd be a red light will come on from that point. So there we are. Now we're going to back up right over here. Take a moment, look at the touch screen. So we got the 7-inch touch screen right here for you guys. You can switch between your radio stations, everything here. You got your on and off for the radio. You got your volume and all that right here too as well. And now to navigate between your tuners is going to be this little knob, or you can push this knob right in, and then you can find some radio stations like this pretty darn quick. You can navigate with the little wheel action and just kind of click what you guys are looking for, okay? Now to save the radio station is super nice and easy. All you have to do is click and hold that bad boy. It beeped. Now it's saved. You can go up to quite a bit of radio stations right up here. See those little dots right there? So we're on a 3rd page, 2nd page, 1st page, right up there. So you can go up to 12 stations on FM. So now let's say if you guys want to do AM radio, just click AM, or sorry, click radio, and it goes to AM radio right there for you, okay? So same concept once again. So I haven't found a way to delete none of these, but you can save over these, all right? You can pair up multiple phones. You got one as a priority, so as incoming calls will come, you simply hit accept or reject as the call comes in, and then you can hang up too as well. So you can see who's calling you. If you guys want to answer, place through the vehicle all right there for you, all right? Media. You do not have a CD player. The days of the CD players are gone, unfortunately, for those that love their CDs. I know you guys spend a lot of time downloading those CDs, but now you guys can always get a portable CD player that plugs in by USB. I've seen those out there on Amazon. You guys are set, okay? Or maybe you got things downloaded onto a flash drive. You're set to, okay? We'll click media again one more time. You have your Bluetooth capabilities. If I had a phone paired, I can actually play stuff off my phone or other devices that you can connect right here. Gonna have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's a wired, so you plug it into your phone, plug it in down right over here. You accept the permissions if you have Android Auto, and then there we go. Okay, Apple is a plug and play. Android, download Android Auto, allow the permissions. It should be pretty easy. It walks you guys through those steps. So what it does is it charges your device as you're out there driving around, and then also takes like your Google Maps and Apple Maps, whatever it's called, displays it right up here with the other compatible apps, and plays through your vehicle too. So pretty snazzy, as one would say. That's just a little back button, so when you're in the menu right here, if you need to adjust your clock, some other settings, stuff like that, you can do all that from there and hit the back button, okay? All right, since we're done talking about that, now let's kind of back up here quick. Let's talk about the dashboard here and where are the adjustable vents, most importantly. Now we'll come right over here. We got one right here. This one is mine. Okay, you can see how they're going to close up. It shows you right here. So I just simply put that all the way over. It's closed. No air is coming through. I move it over. There we go. It opens up. And then you can adjust up and down from there. All right, so that one's mine. This one's mine. We may argue about this one over here for you guys, but then you definitely got one over there, okay? So you get this nice little honeycomb once again. A little bit of orange stitching going on. Kind of continues throughout the vehicle. We have your hazard lights. If you ever need these bad boys, you just smack that button. There we go. A nice little floating button. Smack it again to turn it off. Now, climate controls, heated seats. You're going to need those with winter right around the corner. Smack that right there. It's a 3-tier. You got high, medium, low, and off. Now, as I'm playing around with these, it comes right up here on the touchscreen for you guys. So I don't have to bring my eyes all the way down here. I can keep them right here. We're also going to have climate control. Check that out. There it is right there. Your modes. Sorry, your fan speed. Up there. Your different modes. Oop, already cooking. Let's turn this off. Whew. All right. Never going to blast that AC on me again, and there we go. I'll show you a little right over here for you guys as you plan around with that, okay? So air circulation, front defroster, rear defroster with heated side mirror, and AC on and off. We'll keep it on. I like it cold. So we'll come right down over here now. We have we have a little tray action. We're going to have cup holders. We'll go down to nice leather, orange stitching, and more of it. And then we have your gearbox for somewhere in the park. Reverse, neutral, drive, S, and low gear. As you switch it, the light lights up. You can see that. There it is. Now, when you're into reverse, your camera automatically displays. These buttons down here are going to show you how your camera's going to act. So a nice 180 view catches a little more of your blind spot. That's great. The parking lot, right behind you view, then a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. Now, as you turn this bad boy, there we go. That changes colors and direction showing. Now, if you guys have the blind spot detectors on this, normally it will come with the cross traffic monitoring system too as well. I have a video that talks about there. It's down in the description, okay? That's just this one's a blind spot delete, so now we'll kind of go through all that. Let's put it in park. All right, so here we are now. We're going to come right down over here to you guys' different drive modes here for you guys, okay? So as I'm going to play around with this, you'll see it up there on the driver's interface. You have a normal mode. You have an Econ. Econ's going to make you more fuel efficient, mostly effective for your highway driving. You're going to be sacrificing AC power, acceleration power. So those really hot summer days, you have to choose. You want to be fuel efficient. You could keep it on for your city. It's just not as effective because of the stop and go traffic. So when you're out there, you're cruising, go ahead and enable it, okay? You may see anywhere from roughly about 2 to 4 more miles to a gallon, depending on how aggressive or what kind of the weather conditions that you're out there driving in, okay? You go down one more, you got snow mode. Snow mode's going to change to optimize your handling in the snow environment. So if you get, like, I definitely recommend if you get an inch of city snow up there, definitely turn that bad boy on. Get out there. You guys are going to thank me later for that, okay? Mode and turn it back on, it's going to stay in snow mode. So you have that reminder right up there all the time. So I'm going to pop it normal. You guys have a hill descent control. Here, guys. So the hill descent control is going to lock you guys in between 2 to 12 miles an hour. Those steep hills, you guys can be set. Simply click and hold that button again, then it shuts it right off. You have electrical parking brake. As you pull that, you can use the red light, then also brake right down below. To deactivate that, you have to put your foot down on the brake and push the button in. Okay. Now let's say if I don't do that, this is what's going to happen. My foot's off the brake. I push the button in. It's going to tell you, hey, get with the times. Put your foot down on the brake and push that button in. Okay. Brake hold. I have a video that goes in great detail about that there for you guys. little more tray action, little USB right here, and then you guys can have yours over there too as well. So we don't have to pop this bad boy right open. A good place I can hide all my snacks, my quarters, stuff like that. My son can't take those back. We'll come right over here, glove box. Good amount of space. Rear view mirror. For your lights, if you put it in the center, now as I open up a door, and then there we go. All right, so there's the video for a 2024 Honda HR-V. This is a sport with the blind spot delete. We already talked about the difference on that point for you guys. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.